I get paid to go on vacations, go to work events, go to dinner.
Do you have sex with them too?
Some of them.
What did he say?
Yes, I'm sinning. The only sins I commit is drinking alcohol and having premarital sex, but I'm all about God. So please also be about God.
Crack is cheap.
Let's get right into it. I'm not going to waste too much time. This is one of the most ridiculous Kendra G calls we're going to hear all year. Let's get right into it.
No, I have 2 cats.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I am a luxury companion.
A what, honey?
A luxury companion.
I beg your pardon?
What's a luxury companion?
Basically, it's kind of like a sugar baby.
So men pay you to spend time with them?
Yes.
She belongs to the streets.
I get paid to go on vacations, go to work events, go to dinner, hang out and stuff.
And what type of men pay you to do these things?
All types of races, all types of ages. Yeah.
Do you have sex with them?
Huh?
Do you have sex with them too?
Some of them.
Okay, so just curious, what are you looking for tonight on my show?
Well, like, I would like to find my perfect match. Like, I haven't dated since I've been doing this type of work. I've been doing this type of work for about like a year, and I haven't dated since because I feel like if it's a good guy, that's not fair to him. But like, usually out here in Cali, like, I only encounter like, am I allowed to say cuss words?
Yeah, sure.
I mostly like be encountering hood niggas, so I feel like it's not really worth me to not do the type of work and I don't tell them what I do. But so it's like, why bother getting a job if I'm just gonna encounter guys that aren't worth me getting a real job?
Wow. Unbelievable. Every negative action that a black woman takes, every bad decision that a black woman makes, black men somehow are responsible for it. She's like, well, why? I might as well be a streetwalker if the only thing that's approaching me is hood guys. Like, what does that even mean? Have you ever thought that maybe the only reason why you're being approached by hood guys is because you're a streetwalker?
Yo, you might have just made a fact just now. That's some real shit.
I can easily get a real job. I've had 26 jobs and I've only gotten 2.
You're 25 and you had 26 jobs so far?
Yes.
Hey, Lord gave you money.
What kind of jobs have you had?
Some have been real jobs like marketing, administrative assistant, stuff like that. Some have been little BS jobs like, you know, just assistant manager at retail or working at a hotel or whatever. So I've had a lot. I get jobs really easily, but I've been on my own since I was 18 and I was just kind of always struggling. So I didn't want to struggle no more. But I'm still like very educated. I have a college degree. I have a degree in marketing. You know, I'm very well educated. It's just like I don't like to struggle. So yeah.
So let's take it from here. So Kayla's 25. She's in California, no kids. Her job is a luxury companion. BK is sugar baby. So you're looking for a man you could be in a relationship with?
Yes. So I grew up very, very traditionally. So I know for a fact I would be the perfect wife. Like, I cook, I clean, I know how to treat a man well. So my goal, like my dream, I would like to find a man and like, you know, we date and then we get married and then we have children, and I want to get my real estate license and then be a real estate agent / housewife.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Whoa. You're not going to get to be a full-time housewife and be a real estate agent. That's like the modern woman goal of the century. So many modern women want to show houses and be a boss and be a housewife. Where are you seeing that in history? Where are you seeing other women succeeding doing that?
So in this process, are you still going to be a sugar baby to other men?
Absolutely not. No
Okay.
way. The
So you're
reason,
willing to.
because I want a good guy. I want a good man. And that's not going to be fair to a good man. But also, too, I have to let this be known as well, because they're going to assume like, oh, she's, you know, a companion sugar baby. She's been ran through. Actually, I'm 25. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 20 years old.
Oh, she waited till she was 20 to start being a 304, y'all, so that makes it better. Listen, lady, you could have waited until you were 30 to let that thing go. And if when you decide to let it go, you let it go and let everybody have it, that diminishes the value of it.
Well, how many men have you slept with since you turned 20?
I don't know. I haven't counted, but it hasn't been that many.
I beg your pardon?
Okay, let me get to know a couple.
I love you so much.
You have to love that moment where they know that they're humiliating themselves, so they think that they can pull it back by showing Kendra a bunch of love and saying how much they love the show. So we'll forget about the fact that they're absolutely humiliating themselves.
Kayla, wait, hold on. Let's take it from the top. So you mentioned a good guy a couple times. What kind of man are you looking for?
So, number one, I want him to be God-fearing. Believe it or not, yes, I'm sinning. The only sins I commit is drinking alcohol and having premarital sex, but I'm all about God. So please also be about God.
Crack is cheap.
She's like, no, the only sin that I committed is the ones that are frowned upon in Christianity just about the most. But for the most part, I'm all about God. See, this right here is why so many people don't take Christianity serious. And we're seeing more black people than ever speaking out against Christianity. It's not clear what rules or standards actually have to be kept within black religion or black Christianity. It's almost like anything goes, as long as you just say you're a Christian. And y'all wonder why a lot of people don't take it serious anymore. We have SCX workers talking about, I need a man who's gonna be serious about God, please.
I would prefer if he didn't have children, but if he's older, then I understand like, hey, you have children, but like, I prefer if he didn't. Yeah, I'm not that picky. My favorite type of men are Spanish speakers, but I don't know if there's any Spanish speakers that watch your show, because I ain't never seen them on here before.
Spanish speakers? What the?
Now, Kayla.
What?
Get her.
You know, sat your ass up here and told us you a luxury companion. Men pay you to be their woman, and at times you give them intimacy. Now, we ain't trying to sit here and not be judgmental and listen, but the first quality you want in your guy is God-fearing.
But I'm also, but don't you think that like those men are also having premarital sex?
Evil is good.
Listen, it's for each their own, and I try my hardest not to be judgmental, but it doesn't align. Like, to me, a God-fearing woman is looking for what they might consider a virtuous woman. And I don't think a God-fearing man that's looking for his virtuous wife would consider a woman who's a sugar baby who goes out with other men to be their woman for the weekend, the month, or whatever. I don't think that's the law of attraction alignment.
And we don't want a woman who used to do that either. Just adding that in. Let's go ahead and get back into it.
You know what, Kendra? I think you're absolutely right. And that's probably why, despite the fact that I'm well-spoken and educated, I haven't found my perfect match, because God's not going to bless me with that, because why would he? Because I'm not living that type of life.
Well, I mean, we blame everything on God at times, but I think it's just what you would attract. Like, the energy you're giving out is not that type of energy. You're giving out, like you said, you're a sugar baby currently. You know, there's a lot of titles for that, but we'll run with sugar baby. So I feel like men who are seeking like wives, they want their wives to be sacred. I'm not saying that you can't. I mean, there's a lot of, shouts Kim Kardashian. She was on a whole sex tape and got married 3 times, child. So it can happen. You know, I'm not God. I can't put it in a box. But I will say,
those were all failed marriages, though. It's like in 304 world, in bimbo land, if you get married a bunch of times, it doesn't matter if it failed. At least you got married. Kim Kardashian is not a good role model. Let's get back into it.
it's just, you know, to say God-fearing is the first major quality after you told us what you do, it just seemed kind of crazy.
Maybe also too, as far as that, that's actually kind of new. Like, I've only been focused on my faith for the last few months because I realized like a few months ago that I don't want to live this life anymore because I'm getting older. So it's also new for me. So it is like a contradiction. So it's like, girl, you're saying that this is what you want, but you got to start living that life. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to struggle. But, you know, I do understand.
But you said you could get other jobs if you wanted other jobs.
I just feel like it's never enough.
Because I'm quite sure you're getting paid well doing what you do.
And who wants to struggle? Do you know what's happening right now? Inflation, this economy. Who wants to struggle?
Like, you know, Kendra, I'm
Let
sorry.
me ask you this, on a real talk, why couldn't you settle down with one of your professional companion, the men that are paying you? Why can't you close the deal with that person who obviously got the money that can pay you to be there one time? Or I don't know how your schedule works. I don't know if you got men in rotation, but why haven't you closed the deal with one of those men?
They be having issues.
They got issues.
They be having a lot of issues. And who's to say, you know, if they understand that all you have to do is like go on a website, the Sugar Baby website, and find a girl. What if he gets tired of me and then he goes on there and finds another one? You feel me? Like, that's not the type of man I want.
This is so rich. We have a woman who literally sells her body for a living, and she's judging the men who she sells her body to. It's very familiar, similar to the OF models. They don't respect any of the men who subscribe to their OF pages. They would never date any of the men who subscribe to their OF pages. That's why I hate that so many guys contribute to these women's lifestyles.
I need you to respect women. Like, if you have a mom but you don't get along with her, I can't do that because that means you have mommy issues. Dealt with that in the past. I don't like that one.
You don't even respect yourself.
You have to believe in God.
The contradiction.
You said something about mommy issues. Let's do this one. Zoe T said, giving lunatic vibes. Her father
Facts.
was missing growing up.
Facts.
Why do y'all come up here embarrassing yourselves, annoying Kendra? She high on something. Now, you mentioned men have mommy issues. Some people think you have daddy issues.
That's not true. I actually was mostly raised by my father.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
And he's my best friend.
What does your dad think about your career choice?
He doesn't know.
You are
I'm
really
sure he has an
dumb.
idea.
For real.
Your daddy doesn't know that you a sugar baby?
He just
Why the hell
knows.
you come tell the world before your daddy about to know his co-worker gonna show him this video?
You are really
doubt
dumb.
it.
For real.
Girl,
He knows.
do you
think
not
so?
understand the magnitude of my show?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Your daddy will find out after you. He's gonna find out now. So you told the whole world that you a sugar baby and your daddy didn't have no idea?
He has some sort of idea that I was doing something. He know I don't work no regular job.
Bullshit.
So that doesn't make it so bad because he's just supposed to put the dots together. So you're not really in a bad moral position because your dad should just put the dots together. That's real mature of you.
Well, Father's Day is gonna be interesting for you this year.
I know. Damn.
I got a question. I guess this is a
crazy.
gift that people feel so comfortable telling me and the world, because I'm not sitting here by myself. Hundreds of thousands of people are going to see this video. I'm just trying to figure out.
Parents, I didn't think my family would be watching your show.
Girl,
You are really
a
dumb.
highlight
For
video.
real.
Your whole family going to see this.
Am I gonna be a highlight video though?
Absolutely. That's why the slogan is no videos come down. The Henry said, I'm a little older, so I have a different perspective. This woman's just going through her whole phase in life, just like Lori Harvey. We all had one.
Now that is one paid comment that might be legit because I mentioned I didn't lose my virginity until I turned 20. And you know, I kept it in the box for a long time, and then once I let it out like crazy. So that might be legit.
I'll leave it at that. All right, let's do this. How could the guy, she wants a God-fearing man.
People really had that many bad things to say? Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yes.
Yes.
Baby girl.
Absolutely.
You came on the show and said that you get paid to be with men. What did you think they were going to say, honey?
I mean, at least I was on.
Huh?
Crazy. At least I was honest. There are a lot of girls that do this stuff every single day, but they will not admit it. They be nurses.
Well, you shouldn't admit it. Maybe you should have lied to me. Excuse me. Maybe you should have followed that suit and lied. Shit, I don't know. But
Wait, could I ask you a favor? Please don't make me a highlight.
It's a goddamn lie.
that's impossible.
What in the absolute delusion is going on here? We will never, ever see a caller this delusional on Kendra G's show. Then again, we probably will.
He ain't lying.
This is what happens when you spend most of your life never coming across honest people, everybody making you feel empowered by your awful decisions, women who are holding men to religious standards, and they aren't even really truly religious people. They aren't prosperous people. They aren't righteous human beings. They aren't even living their life right, but they're going to hold you to a religious standard and make you behave and move and make choices based off of their religious position or their religious decisions when they're not even active Christians. They don't even practice Christianity with real integrity. They create their own version of it, say that they're a Christian, and then go out into the dating market and ask for ridiculous standards. Hit the subscribe button anyway out of the room. Also hit the notification bell so you can be notified every single time we post content just like this. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until next time.